The universe is a vast and mysterious place. We have always wondered if we are alone in the universe, and if there are other intelligent beings out there. In 2016, a film called Arrival, we got a glimpse of what this might be like to contact the alien race. But how realistic is this portrayal? Arrival, starring Amy Adams, Jeremy Renner, and Forrest Whitaker, is a story about a linguist, Dr. Louise Banks, who is recruited by the military to help communicate with extraterrestrial visitors who have landed on Earth. The aliens in the movie, known as heptapods, hepta, Greek, hepta, 7, pod, foot, are giant squid-like creatures with 7 limbs and unique circular nonlinear language. But how plausible is the depiction of alien biology? As it turns out, heptapods in Arrival might not be too far off from some of the creatures that have already existed on our planet. Many ocean creatures, such as jellyfish and octopus, have multiple arms or tentacles, and usually body shapes that are unusual. These creatures have evolved to survive in different environments than we have. And just like how aliens might have adapted to their own environment. Communication. This film also presents a fascinating look into the possibility of communicating with extraterrestrial beings. In this film, a team of scientists is asked to decode the language of this alien species that have landed here on Earth in mysterious ships. The team's mission is to discover why the aliens have come to Earth and what their intentions are. One of the key aspects of the aliens is their unique biological language. Unlike Earth octopuses, the aliens are able to release a black ink into the air that forms a circle, which is their form of communication. And this non-linear language has no beginning nor end, suggesting that time may function in a way that is not the same on our planet. Once a defense mechanism for cephalopods has evolved into a complex language. Extremophiles. To get a better idea of what alien biology might be like, scientists are studying extremophiles, organisms that can survive in extreme conditions on Earth, such as deep sea vents, acidic pools, or freezing temperatures. By studying how these organisms have adapted to survive, we can hypothesize what kind of adaptations aliens might have made on their own environments. It is possible that the aliens come from a planet with a different atmosphere than Earth, which explains their need to rebalance the oxygen content and pressure every time they open their ship's doors. Additionally, their ability to communicate through ink suggests that they have some sense of sight that might be highly evolved, perhaps due to the different types of light or radiation on their environment. One of the central concepts mentioned in the film is the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis, which proposes that language shapes the way we think and perceive the world. The Sapir-Whorf hypothesis is also known as the linguistic relativity. It suggests that the language we speak shapes the way we think and perceive the world around us. In other words, the language we use to describe the world can influence the way we understand and interpret it. In the film Arrival, the aliens' language has a unique structure that allows them to perceive time in a nonlinear way. This ability is not only due to their advanced cognitive ability, but also their unique language. As Louise delves deeper into the language, she begins to see a vision of the future. Understanding of their language expands. This is because the aliens' language is based on a circular structure that does not rely on sequential progression. Their language gives them the unique ability to perceive and understand time in a way that humans cannot. Scientists are actively searching for signs of extraterrestrial life in our universe. Some methods include searching for radio signals or analyzing the chemical of exoplanets and atmospheres. But even if we do contact an alien race, communication might not be as easy as it was in Arrival. Alien language might be vastly different from ours, and it could take years of study to decipher their meaning. What is scientific method? The scientific method involves using empirical evidence to form and test hypotheses. In the film Arrival, the scientists use the scientific method to try to understand the language and communication of the aliens. What are the characteristics of prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells? Prokaryotic cells are simple cells without a nucleus and membrane, while eukaryotic cells are more complex with a nucleus and membrane-bound organelles. The aliens on Arrival appear to have more complex cellular structures resembling that of eukaryotic cells. How do organisms obtain energy? Organisms obtain energy through various means such as photosynthesis, cellular respiration, or other metabolic processes. In the movie Arrival, the aliens are shown to obtain energy in unique means that is not fully understood by the human scientist. One theory of how aliens could generate their energy is using electromagnetic propulsion. This theory suggests that unidentified aerial phenomena or unidentified flying objects create a strong electromagnetic field that allows them to generate lift and move through the air. How do organisms maintain homeostasis? Organisms obtain homeostasis by regulating their internal environment to maintain a stable and balanced state. In Arrival, the aliens are shown to have advanced technology and understanding of the laws of physics. They use technology to control temperature, atmospheric pressure, and oxygen content of the ship to ensure survival of their species. This technology is an example of how aliens obtain homeostasis and regulate their internal environment. What is evolution and how does it occur? Evolution, in general, is the process of gradual change in a species over time. This can occur through various mechanisms such as genetic mutation, natural selection, and genetic drift. Over time, these changes can result in the formation of new species that are better adapted to their environment. In Arrival, the aliens' unique language and communication abilities suggest a long period of evolutionary adaptation to their environment and their unique way of understanding the world. What are the different types of species interactions? In Arrival, we can observe various species interactions. One type of interaction is mutualism, where both the aliens and the humans benefit from their communication and exchange of knowledge. Another type of interaction is communalism, where the aliens seem to have an impact on humans while providing valuable information. Additionally, we can see a form of competition as different countries and governments compete for access to the aliens' technology and knowledge. How does DNA code for protein? DNA is the genetic material that codes for protein, which are the building blocks of life. DNA contains instructions for production of proteins through a process called transcription and translation. In the movie Arrival, the aliens have a unique genetic code that allows them to perceive time in a nonlinear way. It's suggested that their language is responsive with their ability, as it changes the way they think and perceive reality. Our search for extraterrestrial life is ongoing, and every discovery brings us closer to understanding the mysteries of the universe. Who knows? Who knows what other surprises await us out there in the vast expanse of space?